your News 9 Sports.
It's our favorite time of the year, playoff time. Over 30 games around the area with championship aspirations. Let's start in DC Everest. The 5-seed Evergreens taking on 12-seed Superior, 23-15 the first set for Everest. The Spartans stay alive with the spike, 23-16. So the Trees round the troops with the timeout and come back strong. Spartans with a nice little save there. Evergreens over to Sydney Geis and a beautiful tip for set point. Everest looking to close this out in the first set. Christian Hall rises and fires off the net. Evergreens, they move on in 4. Next, number 1 and state runner-up Newman Catholic hosting Oneida Nation. But the Cards find themselves in an early 7-1 hole. Newman can't recover here, so they're going to need a run. Well, there's Alexis Rice, who answered the call. Absolutely perfect placement on the serve here and catching fire, making it so tough for these Thunderhawks. And then the spike into the net. That lead is now closing very quick. Violation gets called here. Cards retake the lead, then the game. Newman moves on in a sweep. Down to Stevens Point, one of the state's longest standing rivalries. This time in a winner-go-home fashion. Rapids versus Spash. Panthers take the first set. The Raiders respond. Natalie Aki rises up and too much power to possess. Rapids cut the lead. Head coach Mackenzie Kyle with her girls ready to play tonight for point with the bump set spike executed to perfection. And Katie Kornowski would put the finishing touch on to help close out the second set, 25-15. Panthers proud to knock off the Red Raiders. 2-seed River Falls awaits on Saturday. Now staying in Point Pacelli, welcoming Shiocton in the regional round. Cards taking set 1, and we're knotted at 17 the second. Long back and forth would end in the fingertips of senior Emma Reinecke. She gives Pacelli the 1-point lead with that high IQ play. Green looking to keep pace, but a textbook response from Jaden Zadorek stops that right in the tracks. She sets one up for herself to tally the kill. Now, I'm not sure if Annie Vaughn's trying to get it to an early bedtime or if she's that stoic of a slayer. Match point ace coming in hot, and the Fighting Cards fight on, sweeping in 3. Whew. All right, let's take a breath here, but stay around the area 20 minutes south. First on the dock, Merrill Mosinee. 7-seeded Blue Jays heading south to number 2 Mosinee. Great Northern champs, 15-1 in their last 16. And here is Bridget Fry carrying that momentum in the postseason. Big time block for the senior, puts Mosinee in front. Shortly after, Olivia Schroeder and Lisa Marr turning things into a block party. Defense coming up big. Trip to sectionals now on the line for his second year in a row. Standing in the way was a rematch with Wapaka. One of the Mosinee's only losses this season. They take Merrill in 4. Now, to the border for 14-seeded Lumberjacks and ECM. First set, Old Abe set it up for Ashlyn Schroeder. She gets the kill. Memorial leading 10-3. Here's Wausau East responding. They tip it over for the point, but the Old Abe's coming up with some big hits tonight. There's Cora Graham with the spike, and teammate Meredith Adams with a little touch on that. Earning the game point in set 1, Memorial beating East in 3 straight sets.